I'd like to show you a simple self-massage routine for well-being and general health maintenance. If you do it every day, you'll feel good by, well, at least the end of the month. We're going to start on the face and the head with pushing from the middle of the eyebrows to the hairline. Now wiping, like wiping off a dirty mark, back and forth across the forehead, up and down 3 times. Then bring the fingers into the temple area. Press and knead. About 12 times. Now pinch the eyebrows 3 times from the inner to the outer. Brings lots of nice chi into the face and the eyes. A key area of tension, the jaw. Bring your fingers underneath there, underneath your cheekbones, and massage around. Get that sore place and work in there until it feels really warm and a bit tender. Just grasp there a few times. Now pat with the fingertips all over the top of the head. Just striking with the tips brings all the energy up to your head. If you're feeling sluggish, brain's not working, all fuzzy and muggy-headed, this is fantastic. Now we're going to come into the neck area and just find a place in the hollow. Here, I'll show you. At the back of the neck. Do both points at the same time, press in. And then knead those points. And knead about 12 times. And then take the whole hand and grasp the back of the neck from the head down to the nape. From the head down to the nape 3 times. Get it warm. Then with a bird's beak and a loose wrist, just strike the top of the shoulder. A few times to stimulate and release this trapezius area where everyone gets computer shoulder. And the other side. Breathe into it. Just it feels nice and stimulated. And now we're going to work down the chest, across, down the inside of the arm, up the outside. So encompassing the whole shoulder. A few times. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Other side. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. And then strike with that bird's beak again into the pectoral area at the front to stimulate the lung. Breathe into it. Take that down here to the elbow area. Same thing, just strike into the inner part of the elbow. Breathe in. And then work all the way down the thumb side of your inner arm to the wrist. And then pat all the way down. All the way down and all the way back up. Down and up and whisk and sweep. And we'll do the same on the other side. Just pushing up and down. Push down the inside, the outside. Really trying to get the energy to move and warm. A few times. Then strike the pectoral area. Breathe into it, stimulating the lung. Same thing in the elbow crease. Thumb side. And then take that down the inner arm to the wrist. Striking there. And then take that into patting the whole area. All the way down. Back up. One more time. Down and back up. And that's the arms. Now we're going to work down the belly. Push down the belly with both palms from the diaphragm down. That's it, pushing down. And push across the ribs. And then down the side ribs. And now make circles on the abdomen. Just cross the hands over. Polishing a golden egg, I call this technique. Something precious under the hands, circling around. Helping the digestion to settle. Breathe into it. One more breath. Slow it down. Take a little side stretch and just pat into the ribs at the side, right up to the armpit. Whisk and sweep. And then the other side, just cross over. And then pat with a hollow palm all over the side ribs, up to the armpit. Breathe into it. Moves the stagnation of life. Whisk and sweep, whisk and sweep. And now round the back. Bring the palms just above the waist and push down. Push down. Making the kidney area nice and warm. Push down. And then bring the fingers into the waist area, thumbs around the front. And I just want you to circularly massage this waist area where the lumbar muscles are full. And at the same time, just squeeze a little around the front. Just getting the kidney energy activated. Calming down the adrenals, which are often rather over-fatigued. From here, pushing down the back of the legs and up the inside. Push down the back, up the inside, down the outer part, up the inside, down the outer, up the inside, and push down the front and up the inside. And one more time, down the front and up the inside. And then using a bird's beak, we're going to strike the points in the middle of the buttock area. I just stand like that, you can see. It's quite stimulating. Really, if you get any back problems or sciatica, stiffness in the hips, or general feelings of stasis and stagnation in life. And then just whisk and sweep. I'd like to show you 3 points that help to strengthen the energy in your system. The first one, if you find a place just below the hollow of your knee. So here's the knee bone. Just below that, there's 2 little depressions. And if you find a place roughly one of your own hand's breadths below there, take your time just to find where it feels tender, away from the bone, and then put your middle finger into that place. Find the same point on the other side. So there's the little depression below the knee bone, about a hand's breadth. Just come down, press both, and then massage circularly about 36 times. And you're looking for a sensation of dull ache, warmth. Just keep going. Really strengthens the whole body. If you don't get a chance to do anything else, just stimulate this point, one side or both every day, till it feels warm and achy. Press, and then draw the finger back up to the surface. The next point, I'll just cross my leg over to show you. On the foot, between the big toe and the second toe, if you just run your fingers along the groove, you'll find a place just before the bones that feels really tender. Press into that with your index finger and middle finger and knead the point. 36 times. And you do this on both sides, preferably. But if you don't have much time, just pick one side and swap the next time you do it. And then one last point. I just change my angle. It's just between your inner ankle bone and your Achilles tendon. Just in the middle there, there's quite a big hollow. And bring your thumb there. I want you to press and knead that point. Again, 36 times. Helps to strengthen the energy of the kidneys. We were saying before, the adrenals of a lot of people seem to be quite fatigued with modern life. So supporting the energy of the kidneys will help the adrenals. And then press and release. Back to center. And then finally, make the hands really hot, scorching hot. And I want you to put these hot hands anywhere on your body where you feel you need some energy. It could be over a joint, might be the head, abdomen if you're having digestive problems, lower back if you've got lower back pain, or just for centering on the abdomen. And then let your body and breath settle. Take a few breaths and let that lovely warmth come in from your hands into your body.